There are moments in history that don't just happen, they echo across time, across souls, across eternity. This is not just a story of death. This is a story of love pushed to its breaking point, a love so deep it chose pain over power, a love so pure it embraced betrayal instead of revenge. This is the final story of Jesus Christ. It began in silence, a quiet night in a garden called Gethsemane. The air was heavy, as if creation itself knew. Something terrible was coming. Jesus fell to his knees, not in weakness, but in burden. His voice trembled. "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me." But then he said something that would define eternity. "Not my will, but yours be done." He knew the pain ahead, the betrayal, the humiliation, the cross. And yet, he stayed. For you, for me, for all. Footsteps, torches, shadows moving through the night. And at the front of them stood a man named Judas, a friend, a disciple, a brother. But tonight, a betrayer. He walked up to Jesus and kissed him. A kiss. Something meant for love, used for betrayal. Jesus looked into his eyes, not with anger, but with sorrow. "Friend, do what you came for." And just like that, he was taken, dragged, mocked, lied about. The crowd roared like a storm. "Crucify him." But this was no ordinary trial. Even the governor, Pontius Pilate, could find no fault in him. Yet fear is louder than truth, and the crowd demanded blood. Pilate washed his hands, but history would never forget. They stripped him, they beat him, they whipped him until his skin tore open. Every strike was pain beyond words. A crown of thorns was forced onto his head. Blood ran down his face like tears from heaven. They mocked him, King of the Jews. But they didn't understand. This was not humiliation. This was sacrifice. Then came the cross, and heavy, rough, unforgiving. He carried it through the streets. Each step, a struggle. Each breath, a fight. He fell again and again. But he got back up because love does not quit. They laid him down, stretched his arms wide, and drove nails through his hands, through his feet. The sound echoed through history, hammer, pain, silence. Then they lifted the cross, and there he was, hanging between heaven and earth. The sky darkened, the earth trembled, and from the cross he spoke, "Father, forgive them, after everything?" Yes, because that was his mission. Not to destroy, but to save. He looked at humanity, at its brokenness, its cruelty, its sin, and still, he chose forgiveness. His body was broken, his strength fading. The world held its breath, and then he said, "It is finished." Not a cry of defeat, but a declaration of victory. The debt was paid, the sacrifice complete, and with one final breath, he died. Silence, the kind of silence that screams. The temple curtain tore in two. The earth shook violently. Even the soldiers whispered, "Surely this was the Son of God." Because something had changed, something eternal. This was not just a death. This was a decision, a choice to love humanity. At its worst, a choice to carry a cross that wasn't his, a choice to die so others could live. And the question remains, if someone loved you that much, would you ignore it, or would you finally understand what that cross truly means? This is Story Loom by Goodness, where stories don't just speak, they awaken something inside you. If this story touched you, don't just scroll past, subscribe, because some stories are too powerful to be forgotten.